It's your boy SMS Wink, man. Doing this interview with my boy F.A.M.E, man. SMS to the trenches on his way. I'm puzzle out right now on all platforms, man.
Philly F.A.M.E. Alright, SMS Wink, man, what it do, old boy?
What's up, my boy?
Yeah, last time we had you on, we had you on with Cicero. I mean, y'all was basically explaining your story growing up in the SMS section. Y'all broke down what that's all about. Y'all broke down some of the days of the Team 8 era with, Hollow, Free Hollow and all that. Y'all broke all that down. So now we back again. So I want to briefly, run a little update down on what you've been doing and what's been going on with you from the last time they seen you to this time.
Oh man, a whole lot, man. Last interview I did with my man Cicero. Shout out to my man Cicero, man. Team A, SMS. Yeah, a whole lot happened after that, man. I'm talking about dropped a mixtape on Puzzle. Got a lot of songs with a lot of Philly artists. Linked up with artists from out the city. Got artists from out the city. Songs with artists from out the city. Got songs with people that signed. About to do songs with people that signed. And a whole lot been happening, man. A whole lot.
Right. So before we get more in detail to your current stuff and what you got going on, I want to go back a little bit because Bench though you did the interview with Cicero, we didn't really get all in depth with what's up with Wink and all that. So I want to flash back, like you said, you grew up in North Philly section in SMS, and we spoke off camera, and you was explaining like you had a little situation when you was a young boy that you went through, and I want you to speak a little bit on it. So basically, when you was 18 years old, you had got locked up for a cop shooting. So explain what that was for you going through that as a young boy, having to deal with a serious situation like that.
Man, it was crazy, man. It's something that, like I don't recommend a lot of people to go through. I was 18, locked up for not only a cop shooting, it was a cop shooting. It was 11 attempts, but 3 of them was cops. It was 11 attempts, so. And,
so it was 11 attempts and 3 cops.
I was fighting 11 attempts, but 3 cops was out there. So, it was like, it was 11 attempts, but three out of the 11 people was police officers. And that was in 05. I was 18 years old. That's how I met. I was over at F. I was over the F for like 4 months, and they kicked me out the F, and they sent me over Pitt. And I was over there with Leak Moss. Shout out to my man Leak Moss too, OBH. I was over there with just rappers, Mayor Malik. Shout out to my man Mayor Malik. Who else was over there, man, that y'all might know? I mean, I don't know, ain't too many rappers was over there like that. But yeah, I was I had it was 8 of us. I had 8 rappies. Free my man Ron. He locked up right now. He incarcerated right now. He got 15 and a half to 30 out that. 15 to 30 for that case. My man 40 Kyle. I knew a lot of people know 40 Kyle. He was a young boy. Free my man 40 Kyle. Ed, Lee. Some rat ass. There's always a rappy that tell. Chuck, rat ass. And me, it was 8 of us. I was fighting 11 attempts. 3 of them was cops. Had police officers. If you heard that, I'll be saying free 40 Kyle. They said Shorty Wild. He shot 8 times at, and I said 8 co-defendants. I'm asking Ed like who was fair. That was all real shit because out of 8 of us, a lot of us ain't know each other. It was like cops picked this nigga. I had like 4 of them I didn't even know at all. I ain't know their names. I'm just down the district getting charged for these tips. And my rappies, I don't even know.
So they saying y'all all was together, but y'all ain't even all know each other.
A lot of it, man, that was a crazy crazy ass joint. Like the cops was out there. There was a shooting earlier that day, and somebody got shot. So the cops were still out there investigating. They were still out there investigating, going door to doors, knocking on everybody's door, and somebody came around to finish what they started earlier, and they started shooting, and it was fucking. It ain't even cops. It was fucking detectives. They had fucking detectives out there, homicide detectives. 88 rounds was shot, and detectives, they shot back like 32 times. So yeah, that was.
So it was a shootout out there, Jim.
Basically, yeah, it was basically a shootout. Like, and they gripped up 8 people. Some people had something to do with it, some people didn't, and they charged everybody with the same thing. But they had all the witnesses, the cops. Everybody said they seen these people there, but a lot of these people wasn't even there. Like, it was people that wasn't even there in that case. They had us going to trial behind a bulletproof glass. Imagine going to trial, you turn around, it's a bulletproof glass behind you on the 3rd floor down CJC. You looking back at your family, bulletproof glass, and you ain't had nothing to do with it. And detective sitting there on the stand like, yeah, I see him shooting at me. He discharged 8 times, 9 times. But yeah, it was something crazy, man. I was a buck fighting that.
Right. So you sat for like 2 years behind that before you actually.
A year and a half.
A year
and a half for that. Yeah, I said a year and a half. I had Ed Meehan in trial. He spanked out. But my rappies, 2 of us spanked out. One of them a rat. 2 of us spanked out, and the rest of them went upstate. Yeah, and they started charging them. I guess since they had them in there, they started charging them for murders. They start charging them for robberies, murders. They just start throwing all types of shit on them. Even the motherfuckers that ain't had nothing to do with it.
Wow. That's crazy, man. Crazy situation. So, and on that note, your situation get crazier when you finally get out a year and a half later.
Oh, man.
So 20 days after that, you end up getting locked up for a homicide.
I beat the case about December, it was like, I beat the case like December 2nd. I got locked up. I mean, we was in trial for about, trial take about 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Definitely I had a bunch of rappers, so it was just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Some people had court appointed lawyers, some people had paid for lawyers, you know what I'm saying? Then you had my lawyer was holding it down for the ones that didn't have that he know ain't have enough experience, that ain't had no lawyer, he was helping them out. It was just a crazy thing, and I beat that in trial, actually. I came home like December 2nd. I'm home for 20 days and get rearrested for a murder, a homicide. I was locked up. They had me fighting the death penalty. So when I get back to I'm dealing with the same detectives that just said I shot at them. So they all in the room. You ain't never coming home, calling me all types of names. You know how that go. Rumors know how that go. And I'm over there. They sent me back over Pitt, and there was people over there that ain't even motherfucking know that I went home. Motherfuckers thought I was in the hole. Some motherfuckers like, damn, what you was in the hole? I came back for a whole new motherfucking charge, man. Whole new charge.
So he put you back in the same jail you just left out of?
Yeah, he sent me back in the same jail over Pitt, y'all. Some people, COs ain't even know I went home. There was some COs that ain't even know I went home. They sitting there, they thought I was in the hole. I went home. Like I spanked out. Went home. Came back 20 days later for a murder.
So at this point you about 20 years old.
Yeah, exactly. 20 exactly.
So now you gotta go through this situation.
Yeah, this one was a little longer and a little crazier, because I said like about 3 years for that. Yeah, I said 3 years exactly for the murder. I got kicked. I said 3 years. They kicked me out of Pitt and sent me over to F. So I was over to F. I'm over to F in a hole. When I go to trial for my murder, I'm fighting my murder trial from the hole. They waking me up 4 in the morning. When you're in the hole, administrated, you gotta be the first one. Even before regular population courts go to court, they wake you up first. They wake all the people that's going to court from the hole up first. You know you don't get no calls. You know how the whole is. You can't call your family the day before to let them, you know what I mean? Let them know you got a trial. You in the hole, so you ain't got access to no cell phones. And I'm fighting a murder. I'm fighting the death penalty. Not even a murder. I'm fighting a death penalty at the time. I'm going to trial, shackled up, chains around my waist, chains around my feet. Going to trial. Getting me ready for the bus, getting me ready to, you know what I mean? Like, it was just something that, like, it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Word. And at the same time you was going through this, ARAD and Cash was actually locked up for their situation too at the same time.
Yeah. Me and Leak Moss was over a pit. And, that's when Ab and Cassie put the case. And Leak was like, dang, you know, my big brother on the run. They already booked Cassidy. Ab was on the run. You know what I'm saying? And Leak used to always talk about his big brother. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, damn, man, my big brother put this murder, whatever the case may be saying, for Cassidy. But Cassidy already got locked up. Cassidy was over the F. Ab wasn't booked at the time. And then they wound up locking Ab up. They wound up locking Ab up while I was in the hole, about to spank out. Ab had got arrested. And I got kicked out the F. They kicked me out. I mean, they kicked me out of Pitt. I got kicked out of Pitt. They sent me back over the F. Leak was still over Pitt though. I mean, okay. That's far as rap, but as far as like, there was a lot of like real niggas I was in there with. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of motherfuckers I fuck with that was in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you said for 3 years for that.
Yeah, I said 3 years.
Before you finally was able to get out of that situation.
Yeah, I went to I actually had a rappie that wasn't supposed to be my rappie on this case, on the murder case. They tried to say that he tried to kill the witness. And they wound up making him my rappie. Like, it was just like they just tried everything to get me out the way. Like, they tried everything just to have me doing life. They made somebody that they tried to say shot at my witness, and they locked him up. And when they locked him up, they made him, he wasn't fighting no murder. He's sitting next to me in court. Right next to me in court, when I'm going to trial for him, I'm fighting the death penalty. They got him next to me in court saying he tried to kill the witness. It was just like, that's unbelievable, because it ain't like he was fighting a murder with me. I got arrested for a murder. And this man, they trying to say, shot at a witness. Free my man Pilo too. I mean, he in the feds right now, my man Pop Pilo. They trying to say he shot at my witness. So he's supposed to have his own trial. He was supposed to have his own, he's supposed to be fighting attempt, whatever he's supposed to be fighting, witness termination. They had him in the courtroom with me. While I'm fighting a murder, he fighting a witness termination. They had him next to me in court. I mean, with my man PG too, I had Jack McMahon. Everybody like, he's a high power murder lawyer. Like, they put him in the newspaper. But he's a high power murder lawyer too. Like, with my man Jack, I still owe my man Jack a dime too. He charged me 40. I gave him 30, man.
Right. So you eventually make it up out of that situation.
Yeah.
After them 3 years.
Yeah.
So when you make it out, what year is that exactly?
I spent out in 2007.
In the 2007.
Yeah. In the 2007.
So you was home at the time when Hollow was home.
Yeah. Free my man H.
So at some point in time, he ended up getting locked up for murder.
Yeah, Hollow got locked up for murder while I was home. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So how is that after you just going through that, and now one of your mans, like not too long after you home, one of your folks go there for the same type of situation?
The crazy thing about it is, when I came home for them 20 days, like I was locked up. I was locked up for the temps. Hollow was home when I got locked up for the temps. He wound up getting locked up right after me, but not for no drama. He got locked up like outside the city. And he was arrested. I mean, he was locked up. And when I came home for them 20 days, he was still booked, so I didn't get to see him. Mind I was booked for a couple years, so I didn't get to see H. But then I got arrested 20 days later for a murder. In 3 years after I'm in trial. I'm in trial. Mind you, I didn't see H. I ain't talk to H. I'm sitting in trial. Something just said, turn around. It's like my second day at trial. I turn around, and I ain't see him in like 4 years, like 4 or 5 years. I turned around, I see Hollow in the courtroom. Yeah, and that was like one of the best feelings I ever had, to turn around and to see him, like he's sitting in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? At my trial. Yeah. So when I beat that, I come home. We all reunited together. Yeah. We was in the streets together for about 2 years, almost 3 years, and Hollow get arrested for a murder.
Yeah. Free Hollow, man.
Free Hollow, original teammate member, man.
Yeah, we did the stories on him, so I mean, he definitely explained his side of the story, you know.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, like, I'm the one that got Hollow started rapping, show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm the first person that told Hollow to rap. I was the first person there when he wrote his first rap, Pastor Junior, Not My Friend. I was the first person rapping out of, we had a group before it was Team A. We was Alliance 18. And I was the first one rapping, me, and then K Dot, his name Heem now. He was K Dot back then. The Heem started rapping. And then Tro and Merce still rap. He on my CD on Puzzle. Tro and Merce, Tro don't rap no more. Shout out my man Tro. And Tro and Merce started rapping. It's sick. It was us 5. We was 18. Hollow was the last person out of our squad to start rapping was Hollow. He wasn't into no rapping. We was on top of the block. We was on top. We was always going top in Napper Street and just be freestyling up there, just putting the beats on, just going. We all going, young boys. Hollow one day just started freestyling, and he had the delivery. He just had the look on his face, and he was just, and the shit he was saying was, you know what I mean, is what he go through. I said, Hollow, man, you might start rapping. You know what I mean? No H, I ain't no rapping. I ain't doing no rapping. Y'all rap, I ain't doing no rapping. H, you gotta start rapping, man. You know what I mean? Like, start rapping. And H picked up on it and started rapping. And he was so good at it that I stopped rapping. I mean, a lot of people don't know I used to rap back in the day already. One of the first when we was young.
Right. And on that note though, you know, like on the last interview, y'all explained like Sis used to be down with y'all in the beginning as well.
Yeah, Sis was a part of it, yeah. Cicero was a part of it, yeah.
And then you also explained to me that No Breaks Bryce was actually a part of y'all as well.
Yeah. Shout out to my man OBA's Bryce, No Breaks Bryce. Yeah, Bryce is original teammate number 2. Cicero and Bryce used to rap with us back in the day. Tro and Merce, as I was just saying earlier, they brothers. They, you know, I was to be on my shit back then, like really, you know what I'm saying? Like spitting that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was out the squad, I was the one, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Merce and Troy always be like, man, I got somebody for you. Even though we rap together, they mom lived in Germantown, and they saw, and that's how they met Cicero. And they used to always be like, man, I got somebody for you, man, my man Cicero. You bring it down, my man Cicero. And they brought Cicero down, and we in front of the Yellow House. Me and Cicero, we going back and forth. He rapping, I'm rapping. He rapping, I'm rapping. He rapping, I'm rapping. He rapping, I'm rapping. And we added. He joined our clique. He was actually, him and Sick was partners. Him and Sicko was partners. A lot of people don't know that. Sick and Cicero was partners. They was partners before Sis and Rico. It was Sis and Sicko, and when Cicero, I can't even give you a why he stopped rapping with 18 Team A. I'm gonna say Team A because he was with us all the way down to Team A. He used to do our shake. You know what I mean? We got a shake that we was doing since young boys. And I guess when he started rapping with the Cannons, you know what I mean? Sandman and them, you know what I mean? He started rapping with them. And I can't give you a valid reason why Cicero started rapping with Team A and joined the Cannons. He started hanging with the Cannons, doing songs with the Cannons. He gave them our shake. Like, you see the Cannons do a shake, and they do it with the C. They got that from Cicero. That was our shit. You know what I mean? And Cicero took it down there with them, and they wound up doing that. And that was even before he even got with Rico. That was even way before that. Done know Sis used to rap with Team A. A lot of people do. Georgia had, a lot of people know Sis used to rap with Team A. He was original teammate member. And Merce brought Bryce around from Job Corps. They was young. And Bryce come on our block every day. Joint teammate, he was rapping with teammate. He was a teammate member. I mean, Bryce will tell you that to this day. Like, he was a teammate member. He was one of the first people rapping with us back then too. As far as teammate.
All right, I want to stay on that a little bit, real quick, cause I mean, I want to know what it was like early on. Like, y'all come from Diamond District era, know what I mean? Like, they was famous from y'all way. Yeah, y'all got Reese Rice, know what I mean?
That's my boy.
He was famous from it. So what was it like as a young boy before y'all even got to the teammate and all that, just coming up in that environment with those, I mean, things going on?
Actually, when we was rapping when Diamond District, shout out Diamond, I mean, I still fuck with a couple from Diamond District. Lotto, shout out my man Rel, he paralyzed right now. He was he was the one putting all the money behind Diamond District. Shout out my man Ken Rock, man, 2 Free Ken Rock, that's my motherfucking man.
Yeah, shout out to Ken Rock,
man. Like, I used to be with Ken Rock when I was a young boy all the time. Ken Rock always had me around. Spit for people, he the first person that had me rapping for Dutch and Speed. Ken Rock took me to Dutch and Speed and brought him to the parking lot of Nappy Street. Me and K Dot and Boo Boo, we all was rapping for Dutch and Speed. And Dutch and Speed was like, yo, these two the one right here. Dutch will tell you. And Speed was like, these two the one right here. Yeah, shout out to Ken Rock. But yeah, going with Diamond District, man, they you know what I mean, they was one of the people that had the hood on smash. We was young, so they was older. You know what I mean? They was putting that shit together. F.A.M.E, Lotto, Technique, DS, shout out free DS too. Mookie locked up. Yaz a goat too. That dude here, Yazzo. Who else they had? The boy Ted DiBiase. Yeah, I fucked it with the district, man. They was doing their thing. That was around the time the Figures was out. Figures had the city popping. So Diamond District was doing their motherfucking thing, man. Shout out to them.
Right. And also, I see you speed up a little bit more recent times. I see you had a relationship with the late General Reezy.
Yeah, that's
I mean, and one of the freestyles he did, he threw your name in it and all that.
How can I forget Reezy, man?
So when, like,
Reezy was locked up with us too for the body. He was locked up for a body too. That's how I met Reezy. I met Reezy when I was locked up, man. That's crazy. How can I forget Reezy, man? PIP Reezy, man.
But give him that story then, like, what's that guy?
Man, Reezy we was like this in there, man. Like, I met Reezy, I was on the block. You know what I mean? Reezy was always little nigga. He used to always peek at me. You know what I'm saying? He came on the block. He knew I had that shit on smash. You know what I'm saying? He just always peek at me, like, I always catch him peeking at me. And I always see him talking. He always be talking to this nigga, light-skinned nigga that was on the block with me before us. That before Reezy came on the block, Bo was on. He was alright. He was an alright nigga on the block. You know what I'm saying? When Reezy came on the block, Reezy used to always be under him. But I used to always catch Reezy to keep looking at me. You know what I mean? So one day I went to the boy, like, what's up, what boy you with? He like, yeah, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? He cool, Wink, like, he good folks, Wink, he know who you is, Wink. I mean, that's why he be looking at you like that. You know what I mean? Like, he good folks, Wink, you gotta fuck with him. So I'm sitting there, you know what I mean? He actually linked me and Reezy together. Like, yo, this Reezy, you know what I mean, Wink, and this Wink, he linked me and me and Reezy started fucking with each other. One day, me and Reezy in the cell, Reezy cooking. So I'm sitting there, Reezy like, yeah, man, I don't really fuck with that boy like that. Talking about the name, I don't want to say his name, you know what I'm saying? He's still out here, he's like, he's a sucker. He said, I don't fuck with man like that. I'm like, why, what's up? Cause he linked me and Reezy. Reezy gave the nigga hanging with Reezy, and Reezy gave the nigga brother a helmet, put the nigga brother in the wheelchair. That's how I started fucking with boy. Like, you hanging with this nigga put your motherfucking, that boy made me fuck with Reezy more. Like, you put his brother in a wheelchair, he hanging with you? Oh yeah, he's a sucker. That's what linked me and Reezy, you know what I mean? Me and Reezy got together, right? Since then, we was getting packages in, you know what I'm saying? We was doing that, it's real heavy, you know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Yeah.
So then so obviously when the situation happened,
boy, Reezy, man.
Yeah, like, Yeah, a lot of people started, getting turned on to him as far as his talent, started posting his videos. I seen Meek post his video. A lot of people started giving him. So what was your thoughts on, because I'm quite sure you knew that, because I'm quite sure he was rapping in jail. I mean, so what was your thoughts seeing like after the fact and all these people starting to discover how much he could rap and all that? Yeah,
Reezy was all that, man. Reezy was rapping in jail. That's why he always say, man, I'm the reason. Every time I go see him, when he pull up on the block, he always be like, hey, Wink, I'm the reason you rapping, Wink. No, he ain't the real rapper. You know how Reezy always been, man. That's my fucking man. Reezy used to be putting that shit together in jail, man. Like, he was rapping in jail and everything he was saying was facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything he be rapping about, shit we go through, you know what I'm saying? Shit that he was doing. You know what I mean? Everything he was rapping about was facts, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, when Reezy spaked out, he was fighting homicide too. He beat his body. He actually beat his body. You feel me? I was over. They kicked me out of pick. I was over the F. I was in a hole, and I heard Reezy beat his body, man. Alhamdulillah, man. But he had went upstate. He had lost the gun case and the vest. They sent him upstate for like 6 years. You know what I mean? That's when he came home. He started doing this motherfucking thing, man. He started putting the videos up on Instagram. A lot of people started noticing him. But he definitely. If motherfuckers that don't know Reezy and you like the way he rap, you'll love him more because you know that he going through everything he rapping about. He really going through, like he really living what he rap about. You know what I'm saying? But Reezy got picked. He got booked. Went upstate. Guess his back judge hit him. He was booked for like a year. He came home, continued doing what he was doing. He was fucking the streets up, man. So he got killed, man. VIP Reezy. Right. Yeah, it's my guy, man. It's crazy. It's definitely a video up there that he had put up, and he said, "Go across town, sick wink on him. All he gotta do is blink on him." Yeah, it's my fucking man.
Right. And moving forward, like more recent times and up to speed, you start getting in your bag with the Instagram videos yourself. Yeah. You was getting a lot of reposts. Know what I mean? One of the Jones got reposted by Wife and Lucci. You did this Everyday We Lit joint. He reposted it, got a lot of love. So speak on that transition. You coming from that era, but you said not really rapping as much. Then you come home and make it out all your situations. Then you get back to rapping at some point during this new era, and you start getting the love. Like, so what's that been like for you?
I actually started rapping 2 years ago. I started rapping 2 years ago. I wasn't going to rap, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's like Team A legends, you know what I'm saying? Like Cicero, Hollowman, like niggas is legends. Like motherfuckers got names out here. And if you still out here, you supposed to keep it going. You feel what I'm saying? That's what made me start rapping. Like you go places, motherfuckers be like, yeah, Team A was nice. Young boy Team A was nice. And they saying was when you still got people out here that's from Team A that was rapping, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just said, man, listen, man, I'm already, motherfuckers already know who I am. You know what I mean? Before the music shit, the street shit and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Hollowman, he's a workhorse. H is a workhorse. Like, H, anytime he out here on the streets, he drops CDs back to back. He get right in that studio, you know what I'm saying? He never be out here for long. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that motivated me to be like, Wink, just start rapping again, Wink. You know what I mean? That's what made me start rapping again. I mean, Hollow calling me, Wink, you always get something popping. You always do that, bro. I love you for doing that, bro. Like, that's what motivated me, like, you know what I mean, to keep the legacy alive. But the whole thing about it is, I just turned it to SMS, which is where we from, because Team A, we really a rap group. But you see how the newspaper be trying to credit us. They rappers / drug dealers. They rappers / they killing people. You know what I mean? Every time Hollow go to court, they say Team A.
Yeah, they pay him as a gang.
They put him as a gang. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But they made it as like you know what I mean? They made it as motherfuckers was gang related and all that. So it's like SMS is dating the same thing. I just turned it where we from. We from the Strawberry Mansion section. We the originators of this motherfucker section, them and getting fly, getting money, doing everything. So it's just like, why not turn it to Strawberry Mansion section, SMS Entertainment? I've had a freestyle. I was on, I had my main GP, Best Out GP. Was in the studio. We was in the studio bullshit, and I was rapping all Everyday We Lit. And he had taped me. doing Everyday We Lit. Off the Everyday We Lit be F.A.M.E, Lucci, P&B Rock. I ain't like it. I ain't gonna lie. I was in there bullshitting around. I ain't like it. And GP was taping it. Once he put it on Instagram, my man Talk, shout out my man Talk too, Dream Chasers. Talk was like, send me that. I sent that to Talk. Talk put it up. And then you just see on his comments like F.A.M.E, Lucci, like he put flames up. I just see him put the flames up. I ain't paying, you know what I mean? I'm just like, damn, F.A.M.E, Lucci fucking with that joint. Motherfuckers start calling my phone. I'm in the studio, motherfuckers calling my phone. Oh, you see F.A.M.E, Lucci reposted you? I go on Instagram. I see F.A.M.E, Lucci put me up. And F.A.M.E, Lucci put me up. I see a lot of artists that's already in the game. They on his comments. Going ham on it. Motherfuckers sent my inbox. You know what I mean? Sign rappers. That's actually how I started fucking with my man Marlo from Q-City. You know what I mean? Shout my man Marlo. That's my man deeper than rap. You know what I mean? From Atlanta, started with Quality Control. That's how I started fucking with my man Marlo. You know what I'm saying? And Kid Kid. Shout out to my man Kid Kid too. I started fucking with them. Do a reposts. All up doing the freestyles. You know what I mean?
And all this build up is for a project you got coming out. You know what I mean? So give them a rundown on that, where they can expect that, how you gonna put it out with platforms and all that. Give them a rundown.
Yeah, I got a project coming up called Message to the Trenches. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna got a couple features on there. I got some good artists on there. I don't even want to say who I got on there. I want it to be a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got some good artists on there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that Philly fuck with, artists that all the hot motherfuckers on that's really popping in Philly. I'ma have on. I already got the songs with them that I'ma have on there. Like, you know what I mean? We throw the songs on there. It's called Message to the Trenches. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something for the streets, like something crazy. You know what I mean? I'm Puzzlewad already on all platforms. You can go stream that on all platforms. Called I'm Puzzled. I mean, I got Done on there. Done did it. Got King Nisha on there. I got F Chain on there. I got my man. I got Merce on there. Who else I got on there? The streets be fucking with. That's on I'm Puzzled. I mean, it's a few motherfuckers on there. I mean, it's called I'm Puzzled. We go stream that on all platforms.
Definitely. So go ahead and plug all your social media, bro. How they can follow you, how they can stay tuned. I mean, for everything you got going on.
You can follow me at SMS Wink on Instagram, SMS_Wink. I mean, I don't got no Twitter. I ain't got none but Instagram. That's all I need. I mean, so everybody all you beat makers, I mean, y'all want to hit me up, SMSWink1@gmail.com. I mean, anybody want a verse, hit my email. Y'all already know. Come holler at me.
On that note, man, we signing out, man. SMS Wink, F.A.M.E TV. Till next time, stay tuned.